So today, we're playing the Ranger and we are using the newly buffed items, Thornbloom, with the Piercing Arrow subclass of all things. And these together actually create an awesomely solid build. Massive damage, big crits, lots of empower, tons of HP, massive damage, yeah. But hey, check this run out and let me know what you think of this build. Okay, let's go and jump into some rank games with the Ranger and see just what we can do today. Okay, we got Claws of Attack right here. So I might actually go for Claws of Attack. Yeah, craft it up. Which means for this round, I'm going to roll looking for a big old banana. That's also a whetstone on sale for 2. But I'm going to craft up a torch. I'm going to reserve the whetstone then as well. Yes, so after this round, we should have tons of damage. But as of right now, we only have a wooden sword and a banana. That Walrus Tusk actually going to be that little bit of damage as well. They do have that Goobert, so they're going to have that a lot of sustain. We don't have too much sustain. We just have the banana and yeah. This Goobert here, going to win the fight for him. It is super unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now we could also take the Wolf Badge, but I think right now I'm just going to focus solely on the Ranger's items here. I do typically love to go for those builds, but we're not going to be taking it. I will take this card though, it is on sale for 2. And I'm going to roll here once. Take some healing herbs. It's going to be super fantastic. I will reserve another leather bag for some extra storage. And yeah, card is going to be incredibly awesome to remove debuffs, especially going to begin a Reaper. So Poison shouldn't be a bit of a problem, as we have massive damage with our Claws of Attack and our Torch. Super fantastic. Just pausing the video here very quickly, just to ask you to subscribe. It really helps me out. Thanks. Now let's get back to the video. Also, it definitely wants us to have a badge run today, but not going to be doing a badge run whatsoever. Okay, so what are we trying to achieve? I will actually be taking a wooden buckler since it's on sale. Want to actually get another Claws of Attack. So if we see another Walrus Tusk, we have to take it. So I'm going to roll. Okay, I'm going to be taking this pocket sand since it's on sale. Also another pair of gloves, which is going to be straight amazing. Now we could go into Magic Torch into 2 Claws of Attacks. It sounds pretty awesome. We can go into Card Goobert with 2 Claws of Attacks. Also sounds amazing. Empower second like crazy. Maybe go for Thornbloom, which recently got buffed. Really depends on what items we get. So far, we're getting high value with all our items being on sale. And yeah, using all the items available to us, literally, a leather bag is going to be fantastic for us. So we're going to move our food items over to this position. We'll swap this over. So our banana is triggering that a little bit faster as we increase the speed of our Claws of Attack. We should go left. I'm going to roll looking for a Walrus Tusk and find one on sale, which is nuts. We're going to be getting another Claws of Attack. And yeah, onwards we go. Now I know that wooden buckler is on sale, but I don't exactly want to try and fit in another one, so we're going to be leaving it. Double Axe into Hunger Blade is quite scary because they're going to have Vampirism. They're going to have scaling damage. But our damage should be that a little bit more. Yeah. Super fantastic. Now, definitely, that's the second time in this run that it wants us to go Wolf Badge here. But we're not going to. Thorn Whip, though. Yeah, we're going to take Thorn Whip here. I'm going to sell our Whetstone then. Thorn Whip into 2 Claws of Attack is going to be quite a lot of stamina, so we're going to need to figure out how to fix our stamina. Now, we could go Bloodthorn since this is on sale. We could go Bloodthorn into Each Soul's Leaf, which is pretty awesome. Also, Goobert here is fantastic for us. So we're going to settle for Goobert here. We're going to slot our Claws of Attack down in here. Now we are losing a little bit of value on our crit chance in our Ranger bag. Is that going to be okay? Well, we could move this up slightly. Have this here. Fit this in, and then we actually have the max value that we can. Then we lose out on a trigger for our Goobert. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell our shield. We're going to sell our pocket sand, and we are going to be taking this good old fanny pack. So we can have our food items like this. And yeah, we definitely want to craft up a Card Goobert into a Thornbloom here. So we're going to move on. Our stamina is going to be a massive issue, so maybe we should have left out this clause of attack. Might be a better play. But can we outpace this other Thornbloom? Rangers, they do have health pots. We stack up in power, we stack up spikes. And we have that Gooberts for that sustain. So yeah, just overall solid here. So flute is one way we solve our stamina, which we're going to be taking. We're going to be rolling here. And literally, these sales just keep rolling in. Now, we could make better use of this fanny pack, but I just want another flutes. So I'm going to roll once more. Card Goobert. Insane, actually. Build has come together quite nicely. We're finding all the items. We're hitting everything, which is fantastic for us. So we'll see, can we beat this Berserker with that Dragon Scale Armor? Hero Sword, they're going to have lots of flat damage. We're going to have the Lifesteal, they're going to have lots of damage mitigation. So during Battle Rage, they're going to be immortal. But, yeah. Really, really awesome here so far. We're going to be taking our Card Goobert. We're going to be taking this Fanny Pack. Now, we could also go for Light Goobert. Light Goobert might actually be in the play here. Nah. Definitely want that in power stacking for that DPS. So I'm going to roll. Actually, I'm going to sell our healing herbs so we can craft it up this round. We can craft over Thornbloom. Yeah. Going to be incredibly awesome. Literally. So, crafting out that Card Gooberts. Going to be removing some debuffs. Going to be increasing our DPS. When we get to Thornbloom, our life is going to be scaling as well. So yeah, overall, fantastic. Now comes the choice, which subclass do we go for? Now we could go Big Ball of Treats here, since Card Goobert is a pet. It is honestly probably the best choice. Poison Ivy, not too great. We could take it and go for a big potion explosion, but I think it's a little bit too late for that because we need those stones. We do stack up spikes, but it is very, very slow. Piercing Arrow, on the other hand, could potentially be a shout, because we could slot it in, say, this position. Get that massive crit chance. We do need an Acorn Collar for that, though. We could also take Mega Clover, but I'm not too interested in taking Mega Clover here. Each Leaf, I don't think that's one we're going to take here. Let's go ahead and try the Piercing Arrow here. We're going to slot this way. Have super awesome item activators. We're going to be taking another Fanny Pack. We're going to be fitting our flutes over at this position. Now, what are we looking for here? Acorn Collar most of all. Also, Fanfare. Yeah, definitely going to be taking a Fanfare here. The reason why we take the Fanfare is for that power stacking as well. Also, Shield of Valor going to be incredibly awesome. Now, do we want a second flute? Potentially. So we're going to move our whole inventory around to be this position. So we can actually have our banana being an activator for our Piercing Arrow here. We also want this luck. Flutes. We definitely need that Acorn Collar here, because we're only relying on our crit chance from a Ranger bag, which is not that good. So we only have that small crit chance. We do be scaling up our life. But massive damage here. Yeah. Actually, really, really, really awesome so far. So this round, we have 12 gold exactly. So we could remove our Fanfare for this round. Add in a Shield of Valor. Definitely need the flute in for our stamina because our stamina is 1.6. Definitely take a leather bag. Another flute. Yeah, I think we roll on with this. Shield of Valor for the damage mitigation while also being a trigger for a Card Goobert is going to be straight fantastic. Now our opponent is going to be removing our buffs, which is going to be quite scary. They're also going to be scaling up max life, but we'll see who's going to be scaling up more max life. Us or them. They're going to be scaling up their crit chance. We're also scaling up our crit chance. And yeah, actually, just overall solid. Super, super solid. We're going to take our leather bag. We're going to be taking this. We're going to be taking this, and we're going to roll here. Looking for one Acorn Collar here. One Acorn Collar. And we just go straight nuts. So I definitely want this Fanny Pack. Do I sell one Lucky Clover? Because if we sell one Lucky Clover, we can fit it in down here and have another flutes. We scale up our luck, because we kind of need our luck scaling right now. Since we've no Acorn Collar, our Ranger bag is going to be our crit chance. But we need that luck here. Or we sell our Fanfare. I think we sell our Fanfare here. Fanfare We don't exactly use mana. We do use the Empower, but we're going to need our luck scaling here more than the Empower scaling from it. We're going to roll Acorn Collar. Really, really, really awesome here. And yeah, onwards we go. At 5 lives, can we continue our 5 lives going here? With our setup, we should be able to scale up in power. We should be able to scale up our life. We should be getting tons of damage. They do resurrect though. They have used up a lot of their heat. And right now, yeah, just straight up nuts here. So we could take another Shield of Valor, place it in this position. Maybe you do want to do that, but as of right now, we're going to want this Acorn Collar in, specifically on our Thornbloom here. And we kind of want it in a position, say right here exactly, but because this is scaling crit chance as well, but we definitely want just crit chance on our Thornbloom here. So I'm going to keep our Shield of Valor open for now. So we can get more storage. Also a Rogue Potion. Do we want a Rogue Potion? It is on sale for 3. But I think our stamina is pretty solid with these flutes and the stamina stack. Let's waste some more gold. Now we could take that fanfare for that empower, but I'm not going to. Also, pineapple we probably should have took. Also, that is another Shield of Valor. Could we go 3 Shield of Valors? Potentially. Also, this build is looking quite scary because they're going to be scaling up damage. They're going to have that empower, but can we outpace him here? We scale up our life, we scale up our damage, we have massive crit damage. Yeah. And we survived with 5 lives left, which means I'm definitely going to be carrying on. This is fantastic. Also, Wolpertinger on sale for 6 is also really darn good. So we moved our setup around, so we're actually making better use of our fanny packs to be targeting our Thornbloom here. We have our Shield of Valor in this position with our flute in the trigger for our card cupboard. Now I do want another Shield of Valor, but unfortunately I don't think we can afford to take it right now. As for this fanny pack, I don't want to increase the speed of our claws of attack. I'd rather just increase the speed of one of the flute here. So we're going to have her set up to be like this. Yeah, we're going to put it this way. So this is also given that increased armor. Now we could also go into Moonshield for that mana. I'm actually going to take tiny storage for this round. We'll slot this back in here then, and we're going to take good old Wolpertinger. I would love to have Wolpertinger up here, but as of right now, we're going to have to slot it down here. I'm going to roll looking for another stamina sack. Now we could also take a Holy Armor for some actual armor. We'll see. Will we get bursted down here? Hopefully these flutes can generate up armor to prevent us from dying here. But we are scaling build. And yeah, unfortunately, we are scaling build. So we're going to take in our stamina sack. And I will be taking the Shield of Valor this round. It's been in our shop for too long. Which means we could be on a bit of a risk with stamina right now. That's going to be a lot of damage mitigation. It's going to be removing tons of stamina. As we build up our own stamina, our opponent is going to be removing, actually not removing most, but they're going to be scaling up their buffs. Mainly heat, actually. So this could be quite scary because they're going to be triggering the Gooba tier faster and faster. They're going to be stealing life. But as the fight goes on, yeah, smashing here. Really, really solid. Now that is the spikes that are going to be taken. We're going to be wanting to increase our spikes here. That being said, we can add our flute back in, which is going to be fantastic. I'm going to roll. Now we could have also took that helmet. But let's go ahead and take a lucky clover and roll again. Okay, definitely want a fanny pack here. Well, let's continue on. Scale up. We also want a better item activator than this banana. But the banana is for that stamina. As right now, stamina is not much of a problem. Overall solid. We're at 320 HP. Scale up that in power. Yeah, actually, fantastic build. A little bit of a DPS check. Also, with the recent patch, now it has damage charge, so you can see just at what points in the fights where your weapons go turbulent. Their claws of attack was starting to go exponential, and ours got a big boost and then slowly gained. So it's been not too bad here. Definitely going to take this penny back. I'm going to roll. I'm going to continue rolling. What are we looking for? More of these. More lucky clovers. And definitely another stamina sack here. 100%. We'll be taking that stamina sack. So what do we want to do with this penny pack? Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slot this over here. I'm going to have our Wolpertinger go a little bit faster in scaling. We're going to move this over to this side. Pineapple sits in here for now. Actually, what we could do is move this down. I know this flute's in a terrible position. But we could actually have our pineapple as an item activator. Up in this position. Which is going to be faster than Sarah Banana. But yeah, for this round, we kind of moved things around again. Wolpertinger to be a little bit better here. Now, we don't need the flute as much. The flute is mainly for the stamina, but also the luck. So we get that big, massive crit damage. We start off with 4 lucky clovers, so we have 20%. And also that's 22%. So we should have a good bit of crit chance from the very beginning. Get some luck generating from our flutes. Wolpertinger to increase our base stamina generation based off our buffs. And yeah, get our stamina sack in the next round and continuing on. Like this, we can add a flute back in. So let's see, can we beat King Goobert? Fighter subclass, they're going to have tons of damage scaling. They're going to have tons of invulnerability, they're going to have a chance to stun us, but can we outpace them here? Massive damage, big crits, lots of empower, tons of HP. Massive damage, yeah. Piercing arrow, Thornbloom, just overall super solid. Let's take our flutes. Now, one thing we could do is actually put in our Gin's lamp in this position. That would increase the scaling of our luck here significantly. But we don't actually have any armor other than the flutes. Because we are scaling spikes, we're scaling luck. Mana, we are not scaling whatsoever. So probably not take Gin's lamp. Now we could get mana from, say, Wolpertinger. But I'm not going to take it. Also, another way to get mana. We could just straight up take a moon shield here. But I don't think we want it. I think we just want tiny storage and roll on. More crit chance. More pineapple. More pineapple seems amazing here. How badly do we need this banana? So I definitely just want scaling spikes here. I'm not going to take the extra acorn color, even though this claws of attack. Actually, maybe we should. Maybe, just maybe we should. I'm going to roll once more. Definitely take another stamina sack. We have 8 stamina. So I'm going to risk it here. I'm going to take out our banana. We're going to see, is our stamina going to be a huge issue with a Wolpertinger and 2 flutes? Is it going to be enough? So far, actually, looking not too bad here. It is going down pretty fast though. So it's our life and we're dead. Yeah, they killed us pretty darn quickly. Take our stamina stack. Increase the crit chance on our claws of attack. I'm going to roll. Cards. For power stacking, actually, yeah, we're going to have to take this here. We're going to add this down here. So we have a chance to get that in power. Which is going to be max life. It's going to be increased weapon damage. Right now we should have 42% luck. 42% crit chance. Start scaling up that in power. Our opponent here is smashing us though. Are we falling off? It's looking like we're falling off here. We have one more round to go. So we're going to take our stamina sack. We just need to increase our survivability here. One way would to be take this shield. Or this. Or we could just go crazy pineapple. Massive spike stacking. We'll take it since stun sale. More luck. Let's roll. Also cap resilience to keep us alive during that first initial fight. We might have needed a couple of these to sort out our build here. So I'm going to sell the potion here. I'm going to sell the banana. We're going to be adding in our cap resilience. Let's go ahead and fit in the luck. Another pineapple. I don't think we can afford to fit this in. as of right now, which means until we get a flutes, we don't get the empower scaling from our cards. But I think this is just going to be way more valuable. And yeah, this is going to be our final setup. 2 claws of attack into Thornbloom into Card Cupboard. Has been a really solid build. However, it has fallen off a little bit here. Survivability has been the issue, in my opinion. But we'll continue on. Even though we're scaling up our max life, we kind of needed to get our build online a little bit faster because it is a scaling build. So this cap resilience should be pretty good. And honestly, we should be able to cleanse debuffs. So we do kind of counter this Reaper build. Yes, straight up counter this build completely. So they're not going to be doing near as much damage. We're scaling up our power significantly here, and yeah, massive damage. So yeah, survivability, definitely the issue here. So what I mean about survivability, I mean that first few seconds of fight till we scale up our life, we scale up our empower, scale up our spikes, scale up our damage, get our 100% crit chance. That's why the cap resilience is so fantastic here. But other than that, the build is unbelievably solid. It did fall off a little bit, but we brought it back here, especially countering those endgame Reaper builds. However, if you came across a hammer dagger version of this build, maybe, just maybe would have turned out different. But we survived with 2 lives left here, which is fantastic. We got plus 13 rank points. Rank this up a little bit here. Really, really awesome. But anyways, I'm going to leave it here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope you keep looking for the next one. See you next time.